Oh, I don't have a knife to scrape out anything.
Okay, it's going. If you can share it on the Twisted Halloween page, that would be great.
Michelle, did you hear that?
It's going, so if you can share it on the Twisted Halloween page, that'd be great.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome to Twisted Halloween. My name is Audra. I'm here doing a live stream. We are here, our address is 9038 Metcalf. We are on 91st and Metcalf, so make sure you come by and visit us. We are by the Panda Express and the TJ Maxx, right in the corner. So, but today we will be doing the Queen of Hearts. That's why I kind of have a crown on and then I have a wig going on. Twisted Halloween, this is our 6th year. We are locally owned and operated. We are not an ordinary Halloween pop-up shop. We think outside the bag. So what that means is we like to accessorize, we like to put things together. We don't just want a package costume, we want something unique and different, something that you can wear every day or use it multiple year after year and make a different costume out of it. So come on in, we can help you out and accessorize and figure out what you want to be for Halloween. Let's see what else I have to talk about. We are at a new location every year. We go from spot to spot to spot, so make sure you sign up for our newsletter. You can do that on Facebook or on our website, or you can just message us on Facebook and give us your email address and we'll get you on so you can find out the events, the free makeup classes, and where our new address is. But let's go ahead and get started on today's look. I did color in my eyebrows, so I'm gonna have to wipe one off, so I'm gonna look a little funny. But first, I'm going to show you the products that we're going to be using today. We are using the Paradise Mayron makeup, which is water-based. It is the color red. And I'm going to scrape that out, and I can show you what it looks like too. I don't know if you can see this, but it is the red Paradise. And this is water activated. And the reason it is called Paradise is because it smells like paradise. It smells like coconut, it smells delicious. It is my favorite paint makeup. So if you're like into makeup and you want it or want to know like the best quality of paint, I love this kind. It is water-based. What else will we be using today? We'll be using the Fantasy FX Mayron. This is a cream base. This is for skin that is dry or like a good base coat. If you have really dry skin, you're gonna wanna use a cream-based makeup. If you have oily skin, you're gonna wanna use the Paradise makeup. It's more dry and matte. So come on into Twisted Halloween and we can help you figure out what makeup is best for your skin. Oh, and anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Audra. I am the lead makeup artist here at Twisted Halloween. I graduated from Academy of Aesthetic Arts for esthetician, and I learned the science of skin. I learned waxing, makeup, and a whole bunch of fun stuff. All right, the next thing I'm going to scrape out is this Graftobian blood gel. This never dries. It'll be, well, maybe like after what, 24 hours it may dry, maybe, but it's pretty ooey and gooey. It's very dark. It's good for deep cuts or older wounds. It's personally one of my favorite bloods. I know it's funny to say favorite blood. There we go. All right. And also another thing we will be using today is Elmer's glue. Yep, you can find that at any store, Walmart, probably Walgreens, any place. And the reason I am using this is because I'm going to have to hide one of my eyebrows, because we are going to be putting a heart over my eyebrow. And they're not super thick eyebrows, but I definitely need to hide the hair, so that's why we're using this Elmer's glue today. And I will show you how I do that too. Okay. Alright, another thing I will be using is red lipstick. This is Moon Glow. Alright, if I can open it. Also, if you guys have any questions for me about makeup, when our classes is, anything about Twisted Halloween, just let me know and I can answer them for you. Or just say hi and give us a like, share us with all your friends. Say, hey, look, it's Audra on TV 25 News at Twisted Halloween. Alright.
Got 5 people watching.
Hi, 5 people that are watching. Thank you. Okay. So we got our lipstick. And we will be using glitter today also. It is the Graftobian glitter. I'm probably going to use gold today. It's pretty. Make sure when you use glitter on your face, it is quality glitter, like from a makeup. Just make sure it's high quality glitter for your face. Don't use craft glitter at some craft store, because that can cut your eye. It can actually scratch your skin. It can leave stains on your face. So please always use high quality glitter on your face. And also we will be using the it's called setting powder. This is Mayron. It's what we set the paint with, that way it doesn't move or smudge, and it kind of gives it a matte look instead of a glossy creamy look. I'll give you some gold glitter too. I'm gonna put it, you might have some gold lipstick. Alright though.
We're using latex today, right?
Yes, we are also using latex. You can use some of this, it's fine. This is Mayron liquid latex right here. If you ever use latex, please always test it out on your wrist first, because a lot of people have allergies to latex. So always, even if you've used it before, always try it out on your wrist, because you can always develop allergies. Also, never put it on your hair or your eyebrow or beard. You'll either have to shave it or wax it, or it'll be stuck in there for probably a long time. So I'm just warning you about the latex. Make sure it does not get anywhere close to your hair. All right? Okay, so I think we have everything. The first thing I'm going to do is, I did color in my eyebrows, so like I said, I need to take off one of them. It's going to look kind of funny, so I'm going to take just a regular baby wipe, and I'm going to start removing one of my eyebrows. That's funny, but yes. I color in my eyebrows because I have a scar from chickenpox from when I was like 2. So this eyebrow right here has like a big chunk missing out of it, so that's why I color them in. Plus I'm a makeup artist, and it's a new trend to have dark, thick eyebrows. Alright, see, they are still pretty dark, and I do have a lot of eyebrows, so it's not that much of a difference. But I do need to make sure I clean it all the way off. I'll probably clean a little bit of my eyeshadow off too. Alright. Alright, that looks pretty clean. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small brush. I'm going to dip it in my cup of water. And that Paradise red paint that I'm using from Mayron, I'm going to add water to it. The cool thing about this is you can add as much water to it as you want to get the consistency you want. More water you add, the more dripping it's going to be, or watery. The less water you add, the more pigmented it's going to be. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water because I want to make it kind of thick. Let's see. And I'll try to show it to you once I get the consistency that I like. That way you can kind of see. And if you ever have like any questions on products, come on in and I can show you. Alright. A little bit about myself is why I have the job I have. I know I told you I graduated from Academy of Aesthetic Arts. I won 3 contests for Best Halloween Makeup, Best Gore Makeup, and Best Pop Makeup. Best Halloween Makeup I won at my school out of all the students. The pop art was off of radio shows, but I won for Lady Gaga, and I got Lady Gaga tickets, so that was awesome. And then I won actually here at Twisted Halloween. This is my 2nd year at Twisted Halloween because I love this place. They're like my second family. I won with one of the looks that I taught at a class, my killer clown look. It's pretty cool. It's pretty gory, but it's cool looking. All right, I'm gonna show you without trying to dump all my products. So I kind of made like a nice little paint here. It's like a nice paste. I don't know if you can see it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start outlining a heart around my eye. I'm gonna start kind of like in the middle of my eyebrow. And I'm gonna make the top of the heart first. And if you wanna watch me first, and then I'll help you. So I'm gonna try to make it as long as where my eyebrow ends, because you don't want your, oh, I forgot to do something. Let me erase that. Sorry guys, I already messed up. I am human. I forgot to put glue on my eyebrows. That is a very important part. Sorry guys. Okay, erase that. Forget what I just said. So we are gonna actually take this Elmer's glue. Sorry about that. I'm gonna take it with my Q-tip. If your finger works, you can use your finger. And I am going to go over it with the Elmer's glue. I got a big chunk there, but that's all right. And I'm gonna start laying it down over my eyebrow. Right. You guys see how I'm doing that? And what this Elmer's glue does is it kind of builds a layer of skin, almost like latex, over your hair, so you don't see the hair quite as much as you would if you didn't put the Elmer's glue on there. It makes the eyebrows disappear. A lot of drag queens do this for when they need to reshape their eyebrows. So that's where that started from, a little history of where the Elmer's glue. All right, so I laid that down. So sorry I forgot about that important part. All right, and then I'm going to take the setting powder with my Q-tip. I'm going to roll it into my setting powder, and I'm going to pat it onto my eyebrow, because we don't want this Elmer's glue to be wet or sticky on the paint. See, I'm kind of making it disappear. Do you see the difference of my eyebrows right now? I know it's kind of white, but I'll dust it off and I'll show you. Just to let everyone know, you should come into our Halloween store Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We offer free makeup classes. Also, if you're just not even, like today, like I'm teaching the Queen of Hearts, if that's not what you want to be for Halloween, you can still learn techniques and products, and you can get 15% off discount for even coming into one of my makeup classes. So come on in and learn something.
And if they come in right now, we've got Renaissance Festival tickets again.
And if you come in right now, how long is that lasting? How long?
Next couple hours.
Next couple hours, if you come into the back makeup classroom, we will give you free Renaissance tickets. So come on in and come say hi to us. But yes, if you come to one of our classes, we'll give you 15% off makeup. We also are offering free kids face paint on Saturday from noon to 4 p.m. So make your kids happy, because I have never met a kid that says no to face painting, especially if it's free. So come and make them happy. Come check out the store. We have one-of-kind items like that you're not going to find anywhere else. All right, I'm going to take my other Q-tip. It's clean. I'm going to kind of dust off the excess powder I have. How's yours looking?
I'm used to doing it with my finger. Just like
If your eyebrow is thicker, you could always put another layer of the Elmer's stick glue on there, and then do another layer of powder, however many it takes to make your eyebrow disappear. I fortunately don't have that much hair on my eyebrow, so I just need one layer. We also offer individual makeup appointments. They will be offered the last few weeks of Halloween, so if you have a special event, party, somewhere where you're like, I want to look awesome, come on in. You can request me if you want. We also have a few other artists. We have Vivian, Emily. Yeah, Vivian and Emily. Come on in and ask for one of us. We can do pretty much anything. You want your face painted, you want latex. Oh, you're
showing Vivian.
Oh,
This is Vivian. This is our new makeup artist. This is her second year coming into our classes. She is just an amazing natural artist. I love her work. So come on in. She's doing a class after this. So if you're missing my class today, don't worry. Come into her class at 5 p.m. We're actually doing it where her skin lifts up and it's a torn face and it's super gory and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I say beautiful, but it's just it's art. So to me, I say it's beautiful, right?
it's beautifully ugly.
Is that what you would say? Did I describe it right? The torn face? Okay. Just everyone. All right. So we are good with our eyebrow. So now we can go back to that step that I first started at. Sorry, everyone. All right. So I went back to that Paradise, the one that I added water to get that nice consistency. Small brush with the red paint. And I'm going to start in the middle of my eyebrow, and I'm going to make a nice top of the heart, okay? And I want to come to the end of my eyebrow. And you can take your time on this part because you want it to look like a pretty nice heart. You don't want it to be sloppy. A way to make sure that your hand is steady and you have a nice line, you can hold your wrist like this, and that makes it so you don't shake. So hold your wrist like this and then start painting. And I like to say, whenever you're doing something that you're painting, whether it's artwork or your face, always start out small, because you can always go bigger. You can't go smaller. So you can start out with a small heart and gradually get bigger. But you go big, you're gonna have a big heart on your face. All right. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Right now it looks like a nice little bird on top of my eyebrow. But that is the top of the heart. You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the heart, it's harder to do it. Like this side is easier because my hand is like turned inside.
Uh-huh.
And it's harder this way because my hand is like totally reversed.
Yeah, I am right-handed, so I am doing this on my right side of my face. If you want to give yourself some hard work, you can do it on the opposite side. It's not impossible. I am wearing this cute little wig today. We have tons of high quality wigs here. We have some that you can straighten, curl. Like, you can't do that with cheap wigs. We have very nice wigs here. We also have lower ones if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but we have a large selection, like literally like, what do you say, like 2 walls full of wigs? Yeah, we have a lot. Different colors. They're beautiful, and this one's really cute. I actually have blonde hair, so this is kind of fun to have short and dark hair, because that's like the opposite of what I have. Alright. Also, if you're just watching, my name is Audra, and we are at Twisted Halloween on Metcalf and 91st Street, so 9038 Metcalf. Come on in. We are giving out free Renaissance tickets, so come on in and come say hi to us. We also have a class at 5 p.m. and we give out 15% discount on makeup if you come to that class. So it's okay if your shape of your heart's kind of looking a little wonky. I can show you how to fix that. You just want to first just get the shape of the heart on there, then you can go back over the lines and start getting the shape that you want. So I guess my advice is just commit to it. Just commit to it. And then you'll start filling that in. Just to let everyone know, Twisted Halloween is the official costume contest sponsor at the Renaissance Festival and for the KC Harvest Festival. The KC Harvest Festival is October 6th. So just let everyone know that little fun fact. Also, if you have any questions on anything, please let me know. I will answer them. And today's look, I don't know if I told everyone, but it is the Queen of Hearts. So we're going to put a heart over this eye right here, and then I'll have cards coming out of the side of my face with a little bit of blood. So if you're a little queasy, we will have a little bit of blood in there. Not a lot. It's not very scary. It's just a twist to how to kind of amp up your Halloween look. Like you could put a cute little dress with this look. I put a wig on with a tiara. You could get a deck of cards. You could have, this could be a couple's costume with like maybe the Mad Hatter or, you know, or the Rabbit or Alice in Wonderland with your best friend, your BFF. Right.
Do you want him to be the red? Do you want him to do
Also on October 20th, we have the Walkin' and Rollin' at Twisted Halloween. This is a benefit to raise money for kids in wheelchairs to have a costume that they enjoy and they love. The guy that started this business, he hand makes them. They're beautiful. They're high quality costumes. They're gorgeous. I think we're having at least a few. I know we have a handful we're announcing that day, and we have drinks, food. The whole Comic-Con, a lot of Comic-Con people come out. It's a really awesome event. So make sure you guys come and check it out.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like her.
Comment below what you're going to be for Halloween, or what your favorite costume as in your childhood was. Let me know.
One year I went out as the Red Trail Ranger, and I had really long braided hair.
Uh-huh.
And you could see it from the back. From the front, everybody thought I was a boy, and then I remember passing these group of boys, and they saw my hair, and they're like, "That's a girl."
You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Girls can be Power Rangers too.
Yeah.
My mom always made me pick whatever we had at the house. So I think one year I was a disco dark disco lady, which I don't even really know what that is, but she made me wear black with red sequins and a red wig, and then I think that was it. Yeah. So I mean, we can do that here at Twisted Halloween. Any ideas that you have, we can figure out whatever. Like, what's big this year is coming up with an idea, like whether it's unicorn, a queen, a nurse, and zombifying it. So you can zombify any idea that you have. It's a new twist that you can do.
What about a zombie fairy?
Or a zombie fairy. That would be cool. I will be having a zombie class coming up. I'm not for sure what date that is. But on my zombie class, I make my teeth out of toilet paper and latex, and then I stick them on there and I have my mouth opened up. It's pretty cool looking. It's definitely not a girly one. Alright, I have the heart starting. Everyone see that? Now I'm going to make the little point underneath my eye. So I'll come over here.
Oh, that was awesome, bud. What did you say?
10 people watching. They're very
Hi,
quiet
everyone. They're very quiet. They're just
though.
watching.
Just shy. You're intimidating them with your mad skills.
Awesome, bud. Super cool. Okay, what two colors?
Another thing, if you have a charity that you want to make money for, whether it's a school or a church or Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, whatever it is, come on in to Twisted Halloween, talk to Michelle. She's the owner here, a very sweet lady. And we can pick a date where the percentage of the sales that day go to your charity. It's a good way to make money for whatever cause you're doing.
A baby? That's awesome. I love that.
All right, my heart is getting there. Let's see yours. How's yours looking? Hey, it's looking good. So like I said, this is the Paradise makeup. See how it kind of has that matte finish on there. It's not glossy. It is for more oily skin types, but it is also for detailing. So if you're doing anything detailing on your face where you want to make a very straight line or anything, you would use the Paradise water-based Mayron makeup. For the cream, that's like a good base color. So you can use that on your arms, good base color for your face. If you have drier skin and you don't want to show wrinkles or anything, you'll want to use a cream base. And make sure you are always using high quality makeup on your skin. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, so please take care of it. Out of all the organs that you have inside, your skin is the largest. So definitely take care of it. Use moisturizer, sunscreen, barrier spray, setting spray, high quality makeup, because you want to take care of yourself. Alright, so this is the base of my heart. I'm going to kind of make it a little bit wet because I'm going to add glitter. Yay, glitter, yes! So Sorry, I love glitter. A way to amp up your makeup, always put glitter on your face, add lashes. If you're doing something gory, make sure you get some cool blood, vampire teeth. Those little details is what's going to step up your makeup just a notch. So I'm going to go with, actually I'm going to add the Mayor on the cream base so that way the glitter can stick on a little bit better. And I'm going to still use, I'm actually going to use my Q-tip on this one because I don't want to use my finger. I'm just going to take my Q-tip, and I'm not going to put it on the whole heart. I'm going to put it mostly in the center of the heart. And I'm just dabbing it with the cream in the center. You see how different that red is? It's kind of shining. I don't know if you can see on the light, but in the center of my heart is shiny. It's cream based. Put some on my lids. And maybe I'll put just a tiny bit under my eye. Alright. So the reason I put that cream on there is because I want that glitter to stick. Another way to put glitter on a face is actually eyelash glue. I know that sounds crazy, but eyelash glue can make that glitter stick. So I'm going to use gold. We do have all colors of glitter here at the store, and they're nice glitters. And I'm just going to start adding on that glitter. See how pretty that is? Ah! Adding that glitter. And I'm starting in the center because that's mostly where I want my glitter to be. And I'm just patting it on there. And see how my eyebrow almost disappeared? It's amazing what that glue stick did. Glue stick and setting powder. Alright, anyone that just joined on, we are at Twisted Halloween on Metcalf and 91st Street. We are by the TJ Maxx and Panda Express. Sorry, my son, he's 2, and he watches PJ Mask, if anyone knows what that is. That's probably what I was thinking. Doesn't that glitter just step it up a notch? It's amazing. I'll put a little bit under my eye. Alright, you see that? Woo! Okay. How's yours looking? Pretty.
And of course you guys a ton of glitter.
Yeah. It's funny because the makeup artists all kind of have a different style. We have one girl that's really good at gore makeup. We have one girl that's just beginning, and then we have like another, which they call me the glam gore. I always glam it up. I can't just be like very horrifying. I'm like, oh, we need to put lashes on a zombie, and it's like, what? I have an art background. I'm also a portrait artist, so I do a lot of acrylic painting and stuff. All right, you ready to move on? Okay, so next part is we're gonna have actual cards coming out of our face. So I have these, I picked out the queen cards right here. You can use whatever cards you want though. I just picked out the queen since we're doing the Queen of Hearts. I wish I had all Queen of Hearts cards. But yeah, you can get these at like the Dollar General store, or I think I got them at the dollar store for like $1. So, and I'm going to cut them with a pair of scissors. You can cut them smaller, you can cut them into 4s, you can cut them in half, you can make some bigger than other. You can use 5 cards on your face, you can put 1. It is up to you how many you want to do. I'll give you 1/2. Then I'll do the space. We'll cut that. I'll give you that. Do you just want 2 or do you want more? How many do you want on your face?
I don't know how many you do before?
My mom let me use on the original look, but she had jumbo cards, so I could literally only fit one on my face. This time I'm gonna put more on my face just because these are like regular size cards. I'll stick with 2 for now, and I'll see how my face looks, and if I feel like I need another one, you can always put them on your neck. I'm gonna start with my cheek, and then I'll show you. So we are going to use Mayron latex. Like I said, if you've never used this before, please test it out on your wrist. I always emphasize that because it is a very common allergy to have towards latex. So, let's see. I almost want to put this in here because I don't want to ruin that. I'll get you another cup for the blood. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have the latex just in a Dixie cup. Anything that you put latex on, you'll probably ruin. So make sure it's like not on something that you like a shirt or carpet or whatever. Oh, I haven't. So what?
The lid.
Oh, the lid. We have face painting going on. We got a lot of kids out there. So if you hear like, what's going on there? It sounds like a party. Yeah, we are having a party. Bring your kids up to get their face painted. It is free. My favorite part about face painting kids' faces is after they get it done, they look in the mirror and they're like, oh, like it's the most beautiful thing in the world, and it's just awesome to watch. So what I'm doing is I'm just laying it on the card, the front and the back edge. Just putting a nice little layer on. I don't know if you can see it. Nice little layer. Alright. Then I'm going to kind of measure out where it's at. So I'm going to put it on my cheek right here. And then I'll put a nice little line with my Q-tip on my face with the latex. So I have a nice little line going on here. And you want it to be pretty thick because you want it to stay on there. Alright. And now I'm going to stick it on.
Mine's a little bit long.
Mine's a little long too, but it's alright. Yeah, it's okay. We can make the next one. If we want to add another one, we can cut it to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm also going to add latex on there as it's drying, just because I want to make sure it's really stuck on there. So we do have to wait for this to dry, because if you do not wait for it to dry, it'll probably fall off.
How long does it take to dry usually?
Not that long. I say like a minute or 2. It's not that bad. If you are at home, you can use a hair dryer, anything to speed it up, or you can use your hand. You know, didn't know you're coming to a makeup class to get a workout, but you could fan it out. I may just stick with one card because that's kind of big too. I can't believe I used jumbo cards the original time. I was like, all I have is jumbo cards. I'm like, okay. I'm one of those people is I'll make things work. Like I like to accessorize and do different stuff. I'll take this and I'll fan it out. Alright, if you're watching, we are giving out Renaissance Festival tickets, so come on in and say hi to us. One reason I like makeup for a costume is it's unique. No one else is gonna, even if they did a Queen of Hearts makeup, it's not gonna look the same. Every time I do this look, it's probably gonna look different. It will always be original. And you're thinking outside the bag, you know? Just instead of buying a bag of whatever comes in that, you're stepping it up with makeup or a tiara or a wig, you know, whatever makes it different. I love Halloween. I've probably been doing makeup for Halloween for the past 3 months. Vivian's probably been doing it all year. Here at Twisted Halloween, we all get together. Like I said, they're like my family here, so we get together all year round and do makeup or go out together, and Halloween's all year for us. It's that time of the year where you can be something who you want to be, or dress up who your inner self is, or try something new. So Halloween's a really fun time of year. I also love 4th of July, but Halloween's my number one. I just like 4th of July because of the fireworks and the food.
It's okay, you didn't even get to see it. How can you be scared?
Hey, we're getting there. It's getting dry.
They were clowns.
We did put a thick layer of latex on, so it might take a little bit longer than it normally does.
Stay here, please. No.
Mine a little bit flat because it was. I should probably have put it.
Once it dries, you can move it. Like once it completely dries, you can push it forward. But I might wait.
It's not there yet.
If you have any questions, please comment below or say hi. Give us a like. Share us. Right. You guys see that? I got a card sticking out. Mine's a little flappy too.
Pretty cool.
What do you say?
Right. Oh, there it went.
Okay, so that's men and
Okay, so while this is drying, we can go ahead and do our lips with the lipstick. It is the Moon Glow lipstick. I like to use a brush for my lipstick. Some people just like putting it on. But for us sanitary reasons, we have to scrape it out. And plus I like using a brush at home too, because I feel like it gets the lines more crisp and not so sloppy, like all over. So I like using a brush just in general. So I'm going to use my small brush again. If you want, we can even step this up even more and put a heart on our lip too. Should we do that? Sure. Okay. Give me 1 second. So I'm just going to add a little bit of foundation. Whatever foundation is closest to your skin type.
Avery, where those people are.
Just a little bit. You don't need a lot.
I thought of an idea so it could stick up a little bit more. You can stick something behind it.
Yeah.
Like maybe a cotton ball or what, a paper towel or
Something. I'll make it stick here in a second. Alright, so I have my sponge. I'm going to take foundation and start covering up with a sponge and start patting the edges of my lips. We're just kind of camouflaging them a little bit.
You're doing so good, Easton.
And this is just any foundation that you have at home that matches your skin color. There's a really fun way to figure out if you're cool tone or if you're warm tone. I think if you have, is it blue or purple veins in your arms or your wrists, you have more of a cool tone skin color. If it's more of like a green or what else color, or like a red or a purplish, it could be a warmer skin tone that you have. So if you ever have like questions of like, oh, am I a cool skin color or am I warm, look at your veins.
you think green is more warm.
I think so. I'll have to double check that on Google, but
Green or blue or red?
Someone recently sent that to me on message box and
A dinosaur.
I really couldn't tell.
you may be neutral then. There's some people that are neutral.
She thought I was neutral.
You want orange?
Alright, so there you can still see a little bit of my lips. But we are going to take the small brush. I am going to dip it in to the lipstick. And I'm going to make a little heart on my lips. So I'll start right in the middle. And I'm sorry I can't talk a lot while I do this because it'll mess up. So I will show you. I'm going to first make the top of the heart, and then I'll come down and I'll make a little V at the bottom of my bottom lip.
Look at the hot dog costume. You want to be a hot dog? Do you want to be a hot dog? Oh, so much fun.
Okay. You want to be Flash?
Look, a baby Flash.
You want to be Flash?
No, we're not allowed to Flash. You want to be Mr. Cribble? So because they don't have like parties and stuff to go to school. They just do their treats.
Okay, so there's the top of the heart.
Switch mirrors.
Reminds me of Jennifer Sanderson. You know how she has her lipstick?
Uh-huh. Alright.
What do you say? Like it? You say thank you? You got a snake on your face. Hey, where did you put the money in her jar? Okay, say thank you. Okay, Avery, put them away so we can try on your costume.
Alright.
Okay, Easton, give that back to Sis, please.
We have some great coats and stuff. Would you do
like
a lap?
Okay, come here.
And you can go a little bit below your lips too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Come on, bud.
Yeah, you might.
So there, we do have a food section that might be better.
You guys see this cute little heart? I may go over it with a little bit of a darker red, that Paradise paint, because I want it is kind of like a bright red. I want to make it a little bit more deep red. And we can even add a little bit of glitter onto this too. Never enough glitter, right? Someone asked me, what is your favorite color? I said, glitter. It's not a color, but to me it is.
Okay, so yeah, this is the voodoo magic.
I'm going the prisoner route. I'm going his prisoner route.
Yeah, so he's,
we need to
so,
find
so we need me to dress her up something or something like
Prisoner?
that.
Yeah, we have that too. And then we have the
That's so cool.
necklaces and stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Cool.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
prisoner,
No, we're looking more.
How's everyone like that? Hmm? All right.
yeah, so that's
Add a little glitter on there.
Usually not actual rags, but
right. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
So would you recommend doing this only on Halloween night, or do you think you should practice once or twice?
It depends on how comfortable you are with makeup. If you've done it before and you feel comfortable enough to do it on Halloween, go ahead and do it. But if you are new to makeup or you are not sure what kind of makeup to use or how to do certain techniques, come on into our classes and we can help you out. So it's free. We have free classes. It's a good way to learn and have fun. I always like to say I am not your boss. I am just here to help you along the ride. So if you want to do whatever you want, we're just here to have a good time, learn about makeup, get discounts on makeup, and have fun. It's art. There's no wrong or right way to do this unless you put latex on hair. I'm kidding. Not kidding. But so yeah, come on in and I can help you out. Or we have many knowledgeable people that work here about makeup. So the last part we are going to do is we are going to add red paint and blood onto our card. That way it looks like it's coming out of our face. How are you doing with your lips?
They're doing
It's cute.
clean apart. So the cards.
Yeah.
It's all things looking good. Pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. They want to do Fortnite skins on this part. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the next step? Okay, this time I'm going to use my bigger brush. It's not that big, if you can tell. It's still pretty small, but it's bigger than my really, really tiny brush I've been using. I'm going to dip it into the red Paradise paint, and I am going to start brushing on just on the crease of the card. And if you're going to a party and you want it to look good on the back and the front, you can like flip it over and paint this edge too. That way it looks good on both sides.
Mine doesn't want to cooperate.
That's alright, just leave it alone then. You can get a little bit on the card too. The messier it looks, the more realistic it'll look. Alright, you guys see that? Alright, and see, now it's so dry I can move it even back and forth, and you can put the card where you want. Alright, and then the next part is I'm going to take this gel blood. I'm going to try to not dump over my products, but this is the gel blood. This is the stuff that does not dry. It is pretty dark blood, but it looks really realistic and ooey gooey. So I'm going to add some of that with my big brush. You don't even have to clean your brush out. I mean, it's red paint, red blood. It's not going to hurt anything. Just add it on the crease and on the card a little bit. You can get it all over. I always say if you make a mistake with your latex or it's not looking realistic, add blood to it and it will look realistic. Blood can hide a lot of your errors or mistakes. So I'm just kind of dabbing it, making it messy. Alright, maybe I'll go on the other side. Got blood on that side. Okay. Alright, so that's what it looks like so far. How are you doing, Vid? Good? Ooh, cool. Yeah. And if you wanted to amp up this look, you could put like maybe red glitter on this side or do a smoky eye. You could add lashes. You could put jewels around your neck. You could have cards coming out of your neck too. You could put a nice little Queen of Hearts dress on. Jewels. You could hold a cane with jewels on top. Whatever you want to do to accessorize your look and make it just a step up a notch. Step it up a notch. Right. We're going to take these cups. And now this is the staged blood. So this is pretty drippy. It is watery at first, but it actually does completely dry pretty quick. This is one of my favorites too. It's pretty red. It's good for fresh look. So if you got a cut that you're trying to make, this will make it look fresh and new. And it's good for splattering, dripping, any of that. If you ever want to do a splatter look, just take an end of a brush, add blood to it, and then take the edge with your finger and start flicking it onto your face. You can always practice on a paper towel or a paper plate first before you try it on something. That way you can get the hang of it. We do have a lot of different types of bloods here. If you're doing like a zombie look, we even have black blood. So come on in and check out we get new stuff every week. So come on in and check it out. There's two ways to put this blood on. If you want it to be pretty messy, you could just take this little Dixie cup, put it in there, and pour it on there. You might get it on your shirt. or the floor, because it is a messy way. If you want to control it a little bit more, use a Q-tip. You can still get the drip look that way. So I'm just going to dip my Q-tip in there. Oh, my card's kind of going a little funny. And I'm going to start at the edge. Put quite a big amount on there. And then if I can get a large amount, it starts to drip naturally by itself. You can kind of jump up and down, do a little wiggle. All right, is it gonna go? Is it going? Oh, a little bit. You guys can see that little drip going. All right. You can put another drip on there if you would like. Maybe you want this one next to it. You can add a little bit even up here if you want. It gives it a different type of look. Maybe you can put a drip on your card. All right. So does this look like it's coming out of my face? I think it does. It's just a way to step up your look for the Queen of Hearts makeup. There's so many different ideas that you can always use makeup for. Like, who would think of putting a card on the side of your face for Queen of Hearts? How are you doing? All right, does everyone want to see Vivian's? All right, how do we look? Let's fix my hair real quick. This is pretty much the end of this look. You want to see? I want to thank everyone for watching. We do have another class coming at 5 o'clock that you can watch too. That is the Torn Face. It is a little bit more gory. Make sure you watch and share. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting TV 25 News and for Twisted Halloween. Shop local. And I hope to see you guys soon. We are still giving away those Renaissance tickets, so step on in and say hi to us and join our class at 5 p.m. First come, first serve for seats. Thank you guys.
Bye.